Okay. All right, man. I just wanted to shoot the shit about that clip real quick. But let's get into something fun. So Vibe Magazine has just released a list of top 30. Let me get this right. The top 30 guest female rapper verses of all time. And some of these verses are pretty dope. Like, they got people like Nicki Minaj on this list. Lil Kim, of course.
Multiple times.
Left Thigh. Oh, yeah. Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim are both on this list multiple times.
And Foxy.
And Foxy Brown, correct. Queen Pen. If you don't know who Queen Pen is, she was the guest verse on No Diggity. Who else is on this list? Trina's on this list. Remy Ma.
The Brat.
The Brat. Some of the greatest female rappers. Missy Elliott is on this list as well. But it's a top 30 list. But we're going to go through the top 10. And Phil and I are going to give our honest opinion about some of these verses, all right?
Okay.
So, Phil, number 10 on this list, which I think is too low on this list to start out, by the way, Phil.
Really?
Number 10 on this list is Left Eye's verse on You Know What's Up remix by Donald Jones. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be honest with you. This verse should be top 5 on this list.
Really?
Let me explain why.
Okay.
No one on this earth listens to You Know What's Up by Donald Jones if Left Eye's verse is not on that song.
Oh, absolutely.
If you play the first 10 seconds of that song and I don't hear Left Eye going, what? Say what? Say what? Say what? If I don't hear Left Eye, next song. Am I wrong?
You are correct. That is the song.
If I don't hear Left Eye's voice on that song, I'm skipping to the next song.
That is
Sorry, Donald Jones. You were a great R&B artist in the 90s, early 2000s. Big dog. I'm not listening to that song without Left Eye.
Why'd they pick that photo of her, though?
Yeah, it's a terrible photo of her, by
look.
the way. Yeah, that's a terrible photo of her. Even though that photo is kind of her personality, because she kind of was a quirky, fun personality.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Number 9 on the list, Lil Kim's verse on Quiet Storm remix.
Top 3.
That verse should be number 1.
Ooh.
Hot damn ho, here we go again.
Oh, do the dance.
Oh, you got to do the Lil Kim dance. But no, that verse is top. I think that's the best female guest verse of all time.
Okay.
Like, hot damn ho, here we go again. But yo, that's my Brooklyn style speak for itself. Like a wrestler, another notch under my belt.
The embezzler, clone treasurer,
the UNO competitor. I'm 10 steps ahead of ya. I'm a leader. Y'all on some following shit. Coming in this game on some hollering and shit.
Yeah.
Bitches suck cock just to get to the top. 100%. Every line I drop, it's the Q to the B to the MOBB. Queensbridge, Brooklyn, then with DEEP. What? Bro, she killed that verse.
Oh, yeah.
That verse is number 1 to me, bro. And this is, I am a kid from Brooklyn, so I am a bit biased when it comes to this verse, but I love that song, bro. Phil, you don't understand how much I love that song, Doug.
It's a dope song, man.
Number 8 was actually Foxy Brown, one of your favorites.
Okay.
Her verse on Affirmative Action. Now, let me explain. That verse should be top 5 as well, I think. Because she was on a song with AZ, Nas, and...
Cormega.
Who?
Cormega.
That's who it was. Sorry. I got the list open in front of me, but I'm not reading off the thing, but I'm trying to think who else was on that song. And she had the best verse on that song. And for those who don't know, this is prime Nas, like Nas 1998 to 2002 Nas. Mm-hmm. Like, this is Nas. Nasty Nas. Escobar. This is Escobar Nas. And she had the best verse on that song, bro. Number 7, Mia X on I'm Bodied. For those who don't know, Mia X was a rapper on No Limit, and she killed that verse too. What else? Number 6 was Remy Ma on Annie Up remix, which is still kind of crazy that she had the best verse on that song.
Oh, wow.
Because remember, Annie Up had like another version with Busta Rhymes as well.
Yeah.
And everyone remembers Remy Ma's verse on that remix.
Interesting. Okay.
It's crazy, right?
I put that at number 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Number 5 is Trina, Nah Nigga. You ain't no nah nigga?
Yeah.
That'll represent like me. That'll live like me.
No, that deserves it.
That's a Florida song. If I ever heard a Florida song.
Yeah.
Number 4, Lil Kim when I Can Love You by Mary J. Blige. That's a great verse as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gotta remember how that verse starts. I can love you better than she can. I'm trying to remember how that verse starts, Phil. You remember how that verse starts?
I'm not even gonna try.
Bro, hold on. I got to remember how that verse starts because that verse is one of those songs where it's like if I hear the first line of her bar,
You remember everything.
I know the whole song.
Don't get blocked.
No. I'm not playing the song. I'm not playing the song. We're not gonna get demonetized. All right. I'm trying to remember the song. I'm trying to remember that verse.
Now I watch you play Columbo,
I
Picasso, Tricks Inside Colossals.
But that's the middle of the verse, ain't it?
Yeah, it says memorable lyrics, so I guess they just
Oh yeah, there's memorable lyrics at the end of the explanation. Oh, if I told you once, I told you twice. QB, throw the booty like some groupie for more ice.
Okay.
I'm on Chart Kai, swig the bone like you shade. Been in love with you since the days of Juice. Now they watch you play Columbo, Picasso, trips about the final.
Okay. Go ahead.
Who you loving? Who you want to be thugging? Yep, I know that verse. Sorry, I love that verse too. That's a great verse. Foxy Brown on Ain't No Nigga by Jay-Z is a third. It's number 3 on this list.
Don't even think I remember this song.
Ain't no nigga like the one I got. No none can fuck you better.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say you know that song.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm tripping. Number 2 is my favorite.
And you know what's crazy too? That song wasn't even on the album. You know that, right?
It wasn't?
That song was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack.
Shut up.
That song was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack, and that's fresh off Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, some of these verses are kind of like history lessons in hip hop.
We need to do a one where we pick like the best not real songs. You know, like how movies play fake songs.
Oh, number 1 would be the that I'm on a boat song from Lonely Island.
Lonely Island. Yeah.
That'd be number 1 on the list, easily.
Yeah.
Number 2 on this list. Okay, this is where we're gonna get controversial now. Number 2 on this list is Nicki Minaj, Monster.
That's my favorite one.
Pull up in a monster automobile gangster with a bot bitch that came from Sri Lanka. I don't know. That might be number 2 for me, Phil.
That's number 1 for me.
Well, number 1 for me is that Quiet Storm remix from Lil Kim.
Yeah.
But this Nicki Minaj verse is probably number 2.
Yeah.
Number 1 on the list though is another Lil Kim verse,
Yep.
which we can talk about. But it's Lil Kim's verse on All About the Benjamins.
I still think Biggie's verse was the strongest.
No, I think the best verse on that song was Jadakiss.
I thought you were gonna say Diddy for a second.
Well, Diddy's verse was written by Jadakiss, so I mean that's the 2 for 1 right there. So,
Okay.
so I mean if you wanna say Diddy, I'd say there's Jadakiss again.
All right.
I mean Diddy had the most memorable line in the song. You want to be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. But Phil, be honest. You think the Nicki Minaj verse is number 1 for you?
Yeah. Cause I like that song just because of her verse. But
Really?
Yeah, that's a. I mean, all Lil Kim should have a list on her own.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, but nah, I think this list was good.
I think a lot of these rappers on this list, like Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, Trina, and Missy Elliott, you could do a top 10 list for them separately.
Yeah.
For all 5 of them.
Yep. No.
But I will say this though, the thing that gets me about Nicki Minaj's verse on Monster is that when you think about it, bro, she was on a tear at that point in time because she had dropped that. If I remember it correctly, she had that verse on Bedrock.
Yep.
She had this verse on Monster, and then she had that verse on Hello, Good Morning with Diddy.
Yep.
So she was knocking out guest features, and killing them left and right in the early 2000s.
This was what 2009, I think.
Monster was 2009.
Gotta be. Let me Google that real quick.
Oh no, it got to be 2009 because Bedrock came out around that same time. Yeah, because that had to be 2010 because I was a junior or a sophomore in high school when that verse came out or the album came out.
So this says, 2010, October 2010.
Yeah, I'm about to say because I remember the first time I heard that verse, I was like, this girl is killing it. Pull up in a monster, automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yo, she killed that shit.
Oh yeah.
So let me get this. Wait. I'm the Ricky, but my features in my show 10 times you paid. 50K for a verse, no album out. She killed. One of these days, we're gonna have a top 10 like hip hop features of all time. And that Monster verse would be probably number 10 on that list too.
Could be, man. Very well.
Of hip hop features of all time.
Yeah.
But anyways.